Hello, fellow gamers. Panther back with another rant. Yes, it's been a while. well, let's do a quick recap. I used to do these rant videos. I'd see an article online, or I'd see something being released, or had been released, or the community's gone ape shit, and I'd kind of give my own opinion on it. I don't sugarcoat things. If I upset you, I don't really care. I've always been, one of those guys that kind of doesn't have a filter. Maybe I go a little overboard, maybe sometimes. I don't know. I mean, aren't we all allowed to just vent and rant every once in a while? Everyone else thinks they're allowed to. Things have been going pretty good in the gaming world for me. I mean, if you watch any of my channel, maybe the videos were kind of slacking for a little while and whatever, but I was having fun gaming. I didn't really find a lot of things that really got on my skin. I'm not a fan of some of the big games that are out there, and I make those opinions well known amongst my friends. Mostly just to make fun and to tease. Because that's fun. But hey, Far Cry 5 came out, man. I fucking loved that game. Played the shit of it. Loved it. I rave about it. Loved it. Awesome game. Big Far Cry fan. God of War 4 come out. Holy fuck, what a game. Awesome game. I can't see nothing bad about it. Loved it. Played the shit out of it. I beat the game. I still have to go back and do some of the side mission things. But love that game. So hey, no rant about Far Cry 5. No rant about God of War 4. But as everybody else in the online gaming community, everyone, Battlefield fans, and maybe not all Battlefield fans, but not just Battlefield fans, I guess you should say, but excited for this Battlefield 5 reveal. It was first told as Battlefield 2018. We didn't get, the 5 until little closer to reveal time that there were going to be Battlefield 5. Everyone's speculating it was Vietnam. Everyone's speculating it was future, some semi-modern Battlefield 4 style. Everyone was kind of throwing out speculation. World War II has been thrown around a lot because, hey, Battlefield 1 was World War 1. So, we get the teaser, and the teaser they shown us a couple days ago, automatically it's World War II. Like, it's World War II, there's no doubt about it. Unless there was some type of, crazy customization. You can make a future soldier look like an old soldier. That idea was thrown around by me and just amongst a small community of people I was talking to. Who knows? Maybe they were trolling us. But we saw the trailer yesterday, and well, I don't know how to say this, but what the fuck was that trailer? I mean, it looked pretty. They definitely tried to make it exciting. I'm drinking some coffee here too. I kind of need to I'm recording this early in the morning, so I need to wake up here so I can really let the rants fly. I'm not sponsored by Folgers, but if they want to sponsor me, feel free. I got to make a joke because the rant's about to get going here. All right, the trailer was a fucking mess. They've been known for some pretty epic trailers. I remember the Battlefield 3 trailer. Man, I hadn't played Battlefield game in a long time, Battlefield 3, I saw that trailer and I'm like, damn, saw some gameplay footage, the tanks and, the modern style war, and I thought, damn, I was in, made a lot of friends in Battlefield 3 and, played a lot of Battlefield 3, a lot. So hyped for Battlefield 4. Didn't play it as much. There was a lot of problems with it. Anyone knows that. So, Hardline. Yeah, I stayed away from Hardline like a lot of people did. Then, we get Battlefield 1. I mean, that reveal trailer was epic as fuck. The internet just had a hard on for that like you wouldn't believe. The game comes out, the gameplay was good. We didn't have big server lag issues. There was an odd one here and there, but I mean, compared to what Battlefield 4 launch was, it was a fucking mess. Battlefield 1 was smooth as glass, baby. It was awesome. But a lot of people stepped away from it. There's a large community that plays Battlefield 1. I should say, in my group of friends, a lot of people stepped away from it. They didn't really like the setting. They didn't like the limited amount of guns. You know, I don't know. I mean, I just find in most of those games, people find one gun that they really like and they stick to it. You know, there's people that just find the best gun in the game and never use anything else. M16 in Battlefield 3 and Hellraiser in Battlefield 1 and you know, and then there's the people that like me, I kind of play with a lot of different guns and there's certain ones I like, certain ones I don't, certain ones I'm better with. So I mean Battlefield 1 I liked it. I just wish I'd got to play it more with my friends. But now we come to Battlefield 5. And let's do a little positive. Let's do a little positive first. No premium. So all the maps and modes and stuff that comes out, everybody's going to get them. You know, that's impressive. That's impressive. I mean, that's been a complaint about Battlefield series for the last few years is this premium pass stuff where it divides the community. Well, hey, that's a massive positive for me. So I know if I happen to pre-order the game at the E3 sale, which is usually every year, if it's available, I'll pre-order it, and I don't have to worry about pre-ordering, and then worry about, okay, down the road I got to pay as much for the pre-order, or much for premium as I did for the pre-order game, because in Amazon in Canada, they do a big discount for pre-order. So I'm hoping that holds true again this year. I'm really fingers crossed for that, because I pre-order a lot of games to save money. Yeah, so that's a massive positive. Lots of guns, lots of vehicles, customization. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of everyone having like crazy face paint and crazy uniform colors and you know weapon skins that are all crazy. But to me, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't make a big difference. You know, as long as it's not everyone can have like purple guns, and I don't want like real over the top, but you know, the Battlefield 1, some of those skins look pretty damn badass. I didn't really particularly worry about them. If I was killed by somebody, I didn't stare at their weapons at the kill screen and go, oh, that guy had a nice weapon skin he killed me with. I'm jealous of his weapon skin. No, I was just pissed off I got killed. But getting back to Battlefield 5, you know, there's a lot of positives. I mean, they're making some gameplay mechanic changes. Fucking co-op. Holy shit, co-op's back. War Stories is going to continue, man. I love the single player in Battlefield 1, and I can't wait for more Battlefield 5. Some single player, those episodic, you know, adventures where, you know, you play as a different character in every big story. I'm looking forward to that. I mean, the game looks fucking good. I mean, there's positives to this. The negatives is a trailer. I'm not sure. I did love the part where the guy was asking for medic help and the guy kind of ignored him and said sorry bud and kept on going. I'm thinking that was fucking epic. I loved it. Kind of a nice stab at the people who don't play medic very well. Trying to finish my coffee here. So the negatives of the trailer, it was way too fast paced. There was a lot of just big set pieces that were way over the top, way too fast. Yeah, the hip firing with the MG42 and shooting the grenade and taking the plane down. It's all scripted stuff. We know those reveal trailers are always big scripted, over the top scenes. They didn't need to go that far with this. I think they should have labeled it back a little bit. Maybe had a little bit longer scenes before the big action, you know, over the top action set piece was jammed into that small trailer. And there was plane crashes and fucking tanks flying by and buildings falling down and you know, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy, but it was over the top. It was too much. It should have been a little more subdued, a little more laid back. I'm thinking some of it was maybe a co-op mission, and then some of it was actual multiplayer. Well, it was actual multiplayer because, I mean, it showed the UI, but I think some of the first part of it was possibly maybe a cutscene or just from the co-op missions. Yeah, so I wasn't a fan of the trailer. I didn't really like it. But holy fuck, did the community online ever lose their ever-loving fucking minds. I don't know how many posts in the Battlefield 5 subreddit, everybody felt they needed to make a single post to bitch about the trailer. I don't know how many of those I seen. It was just post, I hate the trailer. What's with this trailer? What's with this trailer? God, that sucked. I'm so disappointed. Everybody had to make a single post with the same style headline, and it was all negative. And there was, I mean, I get it. I mean, I was kind of like, what the hell was this? I didn't watch it live. I didn't get a chance to watch it live. I was working. I watched it it was shortly after it was over. I got a chance to actually go through when I watched the reveal. And I'm going to get back to the reveal part of it in a second. But the fucking community lost their fucking minds. Yes, okay, the trailer wasn't the greatest. Maybe it wasn't what we were expecting. We were wanting, an episodic style, more gritty styled World War II trailer. They went the other way. They went a little over the top. They went flashy. They went Michael Bay. They went, they went there. I mean, as of this morning, it had almost as many dislikes as likes. It looks like a fucking Call of Duty trailer on YouTube when you look at the fucking likes and dislikes. I'm not sure what EA and DICE are going to say about this. I'm not sure how they're going to come back and smooth things over. I know a lot of people are going to, buy the game regardless. It's the same as Call of Duty. People shit on Call of Duty constantly, but that's a good selling game. So, the Battlefield 5 will survive. My other problem with the community is they all want realism. They say, there was no black German soldiers. There was no, females in the front lines. There was no this. Oh, it's all leftist cuck bullshit because they can't have swastikas. And it's all, fucking DICE got to cater to all the girls out there. They got to have girl players. And they make it a negative thing. This is a fucking video game. Yes, okay, I know there was a hot topic whenever Call of Duty World War II came out and there was no swastikas in multiplayer. People lost their fucking minds, man. It was just sick to see people so upset for a reason that they didn't understand. Yes, if it's a accurate war shooter and those images were depicted in actual World War II, I get that. It's a video game, not a fucking history lesson, right? I get it. In single player, where the game can be, region locked multiplayer or single players, the game can be sold and the single player runs different than multiplayer, and people in countries where the image is fucking banned can enjoy the game at the same level as everybody else in multiplayer. Single player, they'd get the game and they'd have the images removed. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. If the image is there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. I'm not playing this game to worry about a symbol being removed from a game. It's not because fucking EA and DICE are leftist cucks in their the fucking terms being thrown around. They're bringing political fucking arguments into a fucking video game conversation. It's fucking sickening. They just lose their fucking minds. And they don't understand. They just jump on there and they pound their fucking hands into their keyboard like a fucking maniac, going on about, there was no females in the front line for the Americans. Well, you know what? It was a world fucking war. It wasn't just Americans on the front lines, and there was women in the front lines. For other countries, women fought and died. Fucking World War I, there was women that fought in the fucking war. But no, everyone's, it's got to be men. Well, they're putting women in because, we can't have strong male role models in 2018. Jesus, fuck. Roll back the fucking carpet, boys. Chill the fuck out. It's a video game. God, it fucking pisses me off. The community makes me fucking more sick than the fucking trailer. Yes, I said I didn't like the trailer. I'm losing my fucking voice and losing my fucking mind. It's calm the fuck down. Stop fucking trying to be a fucking petty bitch. Wait for some more information to be released in the game. Wait for some more gameplay, actual footage. EA Play, they're going to have, the big Battlefield, invite all the gamers, invite all the celebrities in to play the multiplayer. We'll see actual multiplayer gameplay at EA Play. Yes, the trailer sucked. Yes, there's females in the game. Yes, there's customization. Yes, there's face paint. Yes, there's this. Yes, there's that. But also, there's no fucking premium. They've added bigger, more expansive style gameplays. There's fucking co-op. There's a lot of positives to take out of this, along with the very few negatives. People just lose their fucking mind and they gotta fucking argue and fight, and then someone else sees the argument, and if they have an opinion that's different, they get downvoted and ridiculed and called names and told to fuck off and shut the fuck up. And you can't have an opinion unless it's a negative one, apparently. I mean, yeah, sometimes I get negative and I make, smart ass negative type remarks. Sometimes it's fun just to kind of vent a little bit. I get that. But when you see all the posts on the Battlefield 5 subreddit, man, it is fucking disgusting to sit back and look at the way people are acting. I mean, this rant, I mean, I don't know if people were thinking I was going to just totally rip DICE and EA an ass over this. I'm not sure what they were expecting. Yeah, the trailer sucked. I'm going to say that. I wasn't happy with the trailer. There's a lot of changes to the gameplay mechanics. You can, after a building's destroyed, you can fortify it. I can't wait to see some actual footage of that taking place. The health and ammo regen systems are being changed. There's new animations. There's a lot of changes. And they throw out the big keywords in the reveal, which they don't need to do this. They don't need this big fucking 30-minute fucking yapping, fucking talking bullshit. That could have been put at the start of EA Play. They could have done this then, not now. We didn't need this. All we needed was a little bit of a teaser that gave no information to what the game was about. Come into EA Play with a big fucking shock and surprise and show people what the game is. The trailer said, right out the bat, you can tell it's World War II. Then they show us to get this 30-minute or whatever long that reveal was. They have to get Trevor Noah in there, which I don't know the guy. I don't follow him. I don't watch cable TV. So I mean, yeah, okay, sure, I know who he is. I don't need him telling me about the game. I don't need the guys from DICE sitting there and then jumping camera back and forth to these other people to talk about the game. This all could have been done in a lot better format at the start of EA Play before the BF battle. I almost called it BF1 before the BF5 actual multiplayer reveal. That would have been a lot better event. It would have made to me. It would have been a better idea than to do this. They got to stop doing this. It's pointless. Yeah, so I mean, this rant's kind of gone on a little long. Normally, I don't rant this long. Most of these are kind of short. It's a little longer today. Maybe because I'm more rage because I haven't done one in a while. Maybe I got to do these on the regular so that I don't build up so much aggression. But I want to know what people thought about. Your opinion on the trailer. I mean, I'm a fine. I didn't have enough coffee yet. I'm fine with people having a different opinion than me. I'm all for people having an opinion that it's different from everybody else. Just because someone likes it doesn't mean you have to like it. And the same as someone doesn't like it doesn't mean you have to not like it as well. Have an opinion. I totally agree with that. But I mean, your opinion can be right or wrong in many people's eyes. And I mean, your opinion's right in your own eyes. But when you start going on and trying to state your opinion as fact, and stating, that, there was no women in the front lines and why they were removing the men from games and making it a male-female thing and making it a left-right, political thing. And fuck, it's a video game. When it boils down to it, it's designed to be fun. You're going there, grab your gun with your friends and shoot other people in the face. Don't worry that the person beside you is playing as a female character. Who cares? As long as they play the fucking game and help you as a team and you get the W, right? Just play the fucking objective, not worry about the fucking gender of the person that you're fighting with. Don't worry that there's an iron cross on the wall and not a swastika on the wall. Like, stop worrying about the little things. Yes, I mean, there's going to be people that are going to kick back and we had this discussion on their podcast we used to have about the whole no swastikas in the COD game. Well, like I said, when it comes to single player, they should be there because you're telling a story. These stories are based somewhat on historical facts. Yes, the images should be there where the image is not banned. But when it comes to multiplayer, who takes time to stand there and go, oh, that flag on that building over there has got a swastika on it. Oh, that flag on that building over there has an iron cross, but it should be a swastika. You're too busy running and gunning and not to get shot by a fucking tank or a sniper. Or a grenade, or getting fucking beat to death with a shovel. There's too many more things to worry about in multiplayer than the fucking goddamn emblem on a flag in a building somewhere. So, what to take from this? See, I need more coffee. I should have two coffee maybe before this. What to take from this is, yes, voice your opinions. Yes, remember, your opinion may differ from someone else's. But it's not whether things that are in the game are right or wrong. Just be hopeful that the game is good. You know, you don't like female characters? Hey, don't play as one. You don't want to play as a black German soldier? Don't play as one. But to complain and say that, oh, if there's black German soldiers, it's going to take the immersion away. There's no fucking immersion in a multiplayer game. For the fact is that you're too busy running around trying to stay alive. So that's it. This is the end of the rant. Yes, it's a long one. Hey, fill the comment section. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know your opinion. Let me know what you think of the craziness that's going on Reddit and YouTube and the rest of the internet. I'm interested to hear. But remember, your opinion is not always right. And mine is.